Okay, so I have an update here, a beach update from Calvia, which is going to be relevant to you if you're coming over here on holiday to the following resorts. So we're looking at Magaluf, where I am today, and you can see how absolutely gorgeous it's looking here behind me. Also, if you're visiting Palmanova, Santa Ponsa, Peguera, Cala Vinyes, also Illetas, Puerto Portals and Bendinat, and I'm probably missing out a few smaller beaches too, let me know in comments, but this is all relevant to whether you're staying at these resorts. Now, I have been asked in YouTube comments over the past few weeks for an update about when the sunbeds are going to be coming onto the beaches over here in Calvia. Also, whether as well, and the all important question about as to whether you are going to be getting security boxes on the sun umbrellas too. And you may remember from my videos from last year, I had a moan about the fact that Calvia seemed to be the only municipality that didn't have security boxes on the sun umbrellas. Now, actually, I think I had more than just the one moan. I talked about it quite a lot, but I thought I would contact our lovely friends at Calvia Council or Calvia Town Hall to ask them when they would be getting the sunbeds and beach umbrellas over here in the main resorts. I have some great news for you, so drum roll please. I am very pleased to announce that this year on the beaches in Calvia, at least the main beaches at the very least, we are going to be having security boxes on the beach umbrellas, which means if you're going into the sea to go and have a swim and you're renting some sunbeds here, you are going to be able to leave your phone and your wallet and any valuables in one of the security boxes, which is absolutely fantastic news. Now, unfortunately, there is some slightly bad news attached to that, and you may remember last year that the cost of a sunbed, two sunbeds and a beach umbrella was €13.50. Now, this year, Calvia Council do have a new contractor and they're just ironing out a few bits and pieces, including the pricing, but it's quite likely that that price is going to go up. But I would say it probably won't go up more than a couple of euros per day. So fingers crossed, let's wait and see, but consider subscribing to my channel, because not only is it free to subscribe, but if you hit that notifications bell, you're also going to get my video updates as well. And of course, I'm going to keep you updated as we go on throughout April and as we roll into spring over the island as well, and I can give you more information about that. So I've also been asked as well, are we going to be seeing the sunbeds appearing on the beaches for the Easter holidays, for the Easter weekend? Now, you may remember I was over in Campastia, over on the other side of the bay here, over in Palma on Sunday, and we saw that the beaches over there were absolutely chock full of seaweed, and they're only just starting to do a clear up job on those beaches. Good news over here in Calvia though, in that the beaches are starting to be groomed by tractors as well, and they're starting to be cleared up. We saw it over in Palmanova in my video last week too, which is fantastic news. So there's still plenty of work to do throughout the island on getting the beaches ready for Easter. But unfortunately, because of the early Easter that we have this year, it's unlikely that the sunbeds are going to be out on the beaches until around the middle of April. You may remember last year that we saw the sunbeds starting to appear at the end of March, but that was because we had a later Easter last year, and well, Easter's a lot earlier this year. It's on the Easter Sunday is on the 31st of March, and we're not going to see the sunbeds out on time, unfortunately. However, I do have some good news, and we're going to head on into the resorts, because there are plenty of places here that you can pick up stuff for the beach. You can pick up lilos and sun chairs or sunbeds as well. So we're going to go and take a look at some pricing to know what you can expect if you're coming over here, and then we're going to come back down to the beach for my very final update, so stick around. So as we're heading off the beach here in Magaluf, I just want to say as well, if you are coming over here at Easter and you do want to come to the beach and you want to go into the sea for a swim, and maybe you're travelling by yourself, then you can get waterproof phone cases as well, so you can take your phone into the water with you, or a waterproof bum bag too if you're bringing money down to the beach. I do sell them on my Amazon Mallorca Under the Sun holiday shop. I will drop the link below as well. I've got plenty of choice. They're super cheap. If you're coming over anyway as well during the course of the summer, make sure you pick one of those up too. Always better to be safe than to be sorry. We don't get loads of crime down here, but of course we do hear of the odd occasion when people leave things on the sand and they do go missing. But anyway, let's head on into the resort. So I've just come through Magaluf. I'm right in front of the House of Kathmandu theme park. And if you're staying over here in Palmanova or you're staying over in Magaluf, well, you're going to have access to the teddy shops. Now, these are great places to come to go and get some beach gear. So let's go and check out what they've got. So you can see if you're coming over here on holiday, look, you've got beach balls here for just €3.55. You might not be able to get a sunbed down on the beach, but look, although it's got €3.55 here for Lilo, the actual price here is only €1.55. It's a lot cheaper than you're going to find during the summer, most likely. But you can get little kids Lilos here too, which is great value. You've also got various beach games here too. So you're not going to be strapped for things to get for the beach if you're over here for the Easter holidays. But check out these little sand moulds. You've also got some kites here as well too, and some badminton rackets also. And even if you forget your sunglasses, check this out, what a bargain. And not many things that are cheap over here in Mallorca at the moment, but if you can get yourself a pair of sunglasses for €1 from over here in Teddy, well, you just can't go wrong. And check this out too, look, you can even get armbands here for €1.55. So that's just a total bargain. And also look, little sand set here, a bucket and spade kit here for €5. And also if you need a sun hat too, they cost between €3 and €2. Absolute bargain here, plenty of choice. And also coming up over here along Sunbeds beach in Palmanova, just along from Magaluf, you can see I've got some spa shops open down here. I did mention it in my last video from over here in Palmanova. You can see the Supermercado Dallas just across the road here, right next to the Santa Lucia Globales Hotel. We can pick up fishing nets, you can pick up beach mats for just €3.50, and you can also pick up bucket and spade sets too. And just around the corner right next to the Sunbeds Beach Hotel, we've got the Supermercado Andre, and they are selling beach umbrellas here for €15, well, for $14.95. You can also pick up pool noodles as well, and also fishing nets too. Now let's head on back down over towards Magaluf Beach. So if you are coming over here at Easter, well, what can you expect if you're coming to the beach on holiday? Well, I'm hoping for some nice weather. You can see we've got some gorgeous weather at the moment here as we're entering the middle of March. We've got highs coming up this weekend of 20 degrees Celsius, which is going to be absolutely amazing. It's currently 17 degrees Celsius, but there is a bit of a fresh wind, and the seas have been a little bit feisty following the winds that we've had over the past few days. But I'm looking at an extended weather forecast as we head on towards Easter weekend, and I can see that we've got a little bit of mixed weather. I can see we're going to have plenty of sunshine. I can see we're going to have a bit of clouds and the odd shower as well. It's still early days weather-wise. I still think that we could be in line for more sunshine as we head on towards the end of the month, so don't worry too much. I wouldn't bother checking the weather forecast too closely until literally a few days before you come over here, because, well, as we've seen over here, the weather can change in just a moment. And finally, well, my final piece of news in this video, and this actually applies to the whole island, to all of Mallorca's beaches, is that we're not going to see the lifeguards on the beaches until the very end of April, but most likely the beginning of May. This means that if you're coming over here and you're going swimming, just to make sure you take some extra care in the water, don't go out too deeply. If you're over here with kids, make sure you keep an eye on your kids, because there'll be nobody lifeguarding the beaches out here for another few weeks yet. So just be super careful about that. Now, you'll also see appearing here on YouTube just here about what else you shouldn't be doing on Mallorca's beaches. And I'll drop another helpful video here as well to help you prepare for your holiday too. Don't forget too, you can find me in the Facebook group and the new Facebook page and Instagram called Mallorca Under the Sun, and there is more information on my website on mallorcaunderthesun.com. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. I hope this has proved useful, and I shall see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.